Today we're going to talk about how to stop coming over the top. It robs you of power, and if, like my pupil Tom, your short shot's pretty good and you're comfortable with the wedge, the 9-iron, the 7-iron, and after that you hit them low, you hit them slicey, you hit pulls, you can't get enough power, you sky your driver occasionally, then this is the lesson for you. I'm going to show you how we cured it, give you a drill that's really going to help put you in the right position at the top of the backswing to stop coming over the top. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, we're going to finish with a concept for the swing that's really simple and works for every single club in the bag. Stick around, there's plenty to talk about. Let's get into it. Now, my pupil Tom had a really good short game. He was excellent with his short irons as well. But as you can see from the video, he had a really over-the-top downswing. So the shots that he found really difficult were the longer ones, the fairway woods, the rescues, the longer irons, and of course the driver. Couldn't get any power, couldn't get accuracy. And the interesting thing, and this is so common, the interesting thing was the over-the-top motion in the downswing was really much more of an outcome of what had happened earlier. It was caused by something much earlier in the swing, and would you believe it, it was in his takeaway, which was on the same line as his downswing, which is really common and actually quite a good idea as long as the club is swung on the correct line. So Tom's swing, he took the club outside the line here, his arms left his body, and up he went, very narrow at the top, didn't make much of a turn, and so he was programmed in to an over-the-top downswing. And this is really common. Most of the time, when you come over the top, the problem has happened much earlier. The ideal takeaway would be so that the club was swung to what I call 9 o'clock. Can you see how the club is horizontal and parallel? The club shaft has probably disappeared and the club face is just slightly tilted, not completely vertical, although you could play from there, and it's not horizontal either. That would be very closed and obviously go a long way left if we return the club like that. So horizontal and parallel with the club slightly tilted is ideal, because what we get is what I would call a mirror image swing on the follow through. Can you see in the follow through, club is in exactly the same position. We'll talk about that mirror image later, but one of the really good matchups we get when we swing to 9 o'clock in the first part of the takeaway is that we have made, as you can see from this side, we've made a third of a swing with the arms and also a third of a turn. This is nicely coordinated because as I keep turning, I can swing the arms up. So I've now got, in this L position I call it, I've got 2/3 of an arm swing and 2/3 of a turn as well. So I can still keep turning to the top where I'll get a full backswing. And it's very easy then for me to swing back down on the same line. You can see now I've returned to horizontal and parallel, and from here I can hit a straight shot. Also hit the ground at the right point as well. More about that later. But from this position, the arms and the body turn match each other, and you can return it on the same line. In Tom's swing, and in many other golfers, the backswing is wrong, so the downswing has to sort of compensate, and you try and recover, and you simply can't. Now, if you take the arms out here, there'll be more arm swing than there is turn. I've hardly had to turn my body at all, and this is where Tom was going wrong, and there's a drill for this coming up. I'll show you exactly what we did to cure it, and then how that cured his over the top pretty much automatically. I didn't have to say much to him about the downswing at all, except film it and show it to him afterwards, which was really pleasing. I consider this to be the best drill and the best concept you could possibly have to start the swing, and it involves sticking the club just left of your tummy button so that the club is jammed in there, and your adjust position is totally normal, and you feel like you start the swing by turning your stomach and the club comes with you. Now, one of the things that Tom was doing was swinging his arms away. We also changed his rest position slightly because he had very low hands, which again meant that the club was automatically preset to come outside his hands far too much. So we got him to stand a bit taller, bend the knees a little bit less. But the main thing was allowing the stomach and the club face to turn in a coordinated way. Really good. To 8 o'clock. Yeah, you can see what I mean by 8 o'clock. That. Yeah. So there is no hand action at all, and the arms and the body are coordinated to this point here. After that, the arms do swing away. The right arm starts to bend. You can see there's a bit of clearance here between my right leg and my hands, and now the hands are set to swing up as the body turns around. My body turns on one angle and my arms turn on the other. No problem if the arms finish a little bit higher in plane than the shoulders. That's all fine. This would be perfect. Over one shoulder here, the right shoulder, and then over the other shoulder on the other side. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Again, we'll come to that in a minute. So with that idea that the stomach and the arms and the club all move away to 8 o'clock, suddenly this distance here didn't increase for Tom, and he was able to make a third of a turn and a third of a swing and coordinate his backswing. 2/3 of a turn, 2/3 of a swing. You can see it from the post lesson swings, how much better he looked at the top, and from here he's all set. Because of the full turn rather than the less turn, he can return the club much more easily back to parallel. This is a really good spot to aim for on the downswing as well, and it's easier once you've hit it in the takeaway. So, now one additional thing that you can do is add a bucket or a beach ball or something like a cushion between the arms to again hold it all together, so the tummy and the club and the arms all stay together. I spent hours as an assistant professional doing this as a chipping drill, and brilliant it is too. A little narrow stance, and then the chest starts to control the arms. So this doesn't just improve your long game, this is brilliant for your short game as well. Can you see how my hands do absolutely nothing in this portion of the swing? Perfect for chipping and also perfect for the start of the swing. To this 8 o'clock slot, everything is totally coordinated. Third of an arm swing, third of a turn, that's what we want. Now from normal stance, we can swing to 8 o'clock, at which point the right arm will start to bend and the bucket can drop. And it served its purpose now, because now the arms are going to swing a little more up, and they are above the shoulder line. The shoulder line is on this angle of the club and the arms slightly higher. Nothing wrong with that at all. We definitely don't want to be underneath. Level is kind of okay, it's a little bit on the flat side, but a little bit above is great. There is a bit of wriggle room, some are higher than others, depends a little bit on body shape, length of arms, all of that. But whatever happens at the top, 9 o'clock here is crucial. And one of the reasons why it's so crucial is it allows you to hit the ground at the right spot. So not only is the club being delivered from inside to square, back to inside again, great John Jacobs used to talk about that all the time. Too much around here, you're in the ground too early, as well as getting directional misses as well. Too much out that way, and the divots will be deep, and later as well it changes where the low point is, so there's a double benefit. You get better contact and straighter shots, and who doesn't want that? If your swing is on this path, one of the benefits of it is that you can stop that swing at any point during the backswing and come back and hit a shot. So a 2/3 swing punch shot will be fine. A little chip shot will be fine. A full swing will be fine. You'll be good to go on all of them. And the ball will go straight because the club is on what I call a mirror image path. And in many ways, a right-handed backswing is the same as a lefty follow through. My left-handed follow through would go through similar line, as you can see here, as my right-handed backswing. It's the same. If you do the same thing on one side, back to square, and the same thing on the other, you have a chance that the club will return square like a door closing. And that is the payoff for having a backswing that is completely on line. Takeaway starts it, and then the rest is much, much easier. So you can see the backswing prepares you for the correct downswing. There's an ebook on my website. The link is in the description describing these fundamentals. And if you'd like to know more about the causes of over the top and how to stop them, this video might be just the thing too.